Hello, I love you. Hello and welcome. Hello, I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. I want you to love you. Dropping all the ways we need any more makeup than a little tiny bit of mascara and a little tiny bit of eyebrow filler. No nail polish. No bleach, no dyes, no chemicals. Natural. Oh, we got a big chunk follow there. The feminine illusion. The moon is out. The ability to be the masculine and feminine in one energy. The ability to mirror to another. Even if you feel a path divides you. So that's still mirroring. It's a lobster. I don't know. Something just tried to move through me. So we have the feminine on the bottom of the deck. Underneath that was the Ace of Wands. I just cut it open to the Six of Cups. So something from the past is trying to make a new action moving forward. The King of Pentacles, finding a way to be on your throne, in your own growth, wearing your crown, cloaked in your purity, holding what you consider valuable in your hand, the pentacle. At this point, he is looking south. No, he's not. But when I put him on the table, his face faces south. There was a disappointment in the way the emotions spilled out. There was someone. Okay, for me, the Five of Cups is somebody who is available to offer. Five of their cups. In a relationship, when you have the Ten of Cups, one person has 5 cups and another person has 5 cups. And when you mix them together, you have 10 cups. So right now, one person is seeing half of their emotional investment has gone sour, has tipped, is water under the bridge. This person is also cloaked in a golden cloak. I never noticed that the coat was looking like a cloak before until today. Now this person is looking directly at maybe the way you show up in the world has other people realizing their emotionality is limited. It creates, there's that separation in the mountain. It creates a distinct your half and my half. There's the sun and the moon again together too. The sun and the moon. but it's not as brilliant. Maybe this is a feminine, truly inner masculine, and this is when the feminine takes over the masculine energy again and walks away from having to over-invest in emotionality, because this investment shows 8 of the cups, not 5 of the cups. So somebody put in way too many cups. Is that why these spilt over? It's because if 3 cups here spill over, we have 5 cups left. The 8 in the cups and the 5 of the cups, that shows up in a different deck where the 8 of cups, no, where the 5 of cups actually has 8 cups in it. Ooh, we're getting a 5 of wands. Geez, this is a connection for sure. There's crossed action. There is confrontation creating growth. There is a diamond structure being built on different kinds of communications. I have the Queen of Cups, and I want to place her right so she's end to end here, looking. That could be the feminine and the masculine within the same self. Now we are coming to a space in the real world where the only thing that matters to our hand is holding on to what we find tangible, what we find grows, what we find beautiful and fertile, what we create as our purity, our goodness, our beauty. There's conflict coming on either side of this masculine and this feminine. And in the middle, we have a walking away. But when we put the 5 cups and the 8 cups together, we have 13 cups, which is the feminine number for me in tarot. 12 being the masculine, 13 being the feminine. We have the World, we have death and rebirth, and we have the 9 of Pentacles. So we have closing of a cycle. It's a harsh ending to what blossomed, what was fertile, what was once fertile. Because it is time to stand alone. And I know it doesn't look proper. It should be 4 and 4, but I need that Queen and King to be looking at each other, and I need the 5 and the 5 to be on either side of the walking away. Maybe your feminine qualities and your masculine qualities within are going to do the change, do the work, do what it takes to walk away from anything that is causing fixed cycles and from anything that is not serving your world, from anything that is not benefiting your growth. The mirroring energy here, these two buildings, they're in the background here. with the sun rising in between them. Instead of the sun and the moon, the sun is rising in between them. We're putting to death the heavy toxic masculine cycle. And then this individual on the bottom is usually on the Judgment card. To have a rebirth in judgment, surrender to the growth, surrender to the process, allow the rebirth. He's got golden teeth. I've never noticed that. This skeleton has golden teeth, but it looks like a zipper. It's just a zigzag line. It's not. The teeth don't really meet each other. That is the 13, the number 13. We have 13 emotions. Passing through the last 3 of the hard, change, dense emotions, so we can enter into a union with self that has 10 erect cups. Erect as like they're available for fluid to fill them. No, I'm gonna leave that there. I'm gonna do this. So this deck is usually my masculine deck, showing the feminine energy. I'm gonna give an overlay here and see. What we got going on here. Right now, there may be significance to the white animals. I have a bunny, a bird, an eagle, a cow. I don't know what that is. A lion? A lion. Never mind, I do know what that is. 2 white dogs and white lobster. Okay, so the reason why we're trying to align our masculine and our feminine in this real world is because we're looking to bring in the 10 of Pentacles, the happily ever after, the loyal connection that is available to support a family. It is housed in celebration. The 9 of Pentacles just fell on top of the 9 of Pentacles. I have the 10 of Pentacles, the 4 of Wands, the 9 of Pentacles. So this is going to be a relationship that allows you to stay independent while celebrating a union. And then I got, that's the truth. The truth is over the 5 of Wands. The judgment is over the feminine energy. I have the 5 of Wands again. Under the world. Somebody is really having a hard time allowing the universe to close the cycle, allowing the change the universe wants to bring in. And then we have the death and the rebirth together. Death is usually death and rebirth together already, but if anybody was questioning me just saying death is always a rebirth, we have the Fool to go right underneath of it, just to prove that there is a next step. I only want one more card, please. Can I have one more card for that? No, that's too many. I have the 4 of Cups, the Empress, and the Magician. Four of Cups. I'm going to give it some couple shuffles because I don't want anything about pulling out just energy I tried to put back. One more card for the Nine of Pentacles. And if it is the Four of Cups again, then it was meant to be. Oh, great. So I have a side note on the Death card. So in between in between this death and rebirth, we have a side story about bringing in reciprocity, balance, bringing in equal partnership, equal relationship, allowing the inner children to equally bring forth the best parts of each aspect, allowing your inner feminine to bring in the qualities of the inner feminine, and allowing the inner masculine to bring in the qualities of the inner masculine, healing the inner children, not just the inner child, the inner children, the opposite child of the sex that you are in this incarnation. Allowing your intuition to be cold, allowing yourself to discern, to cut to the truth, allowing your ability to seek a love outside of toxic light. So right now we are trying to break the cycle, I said, of the toxic masculine. And that toxic masculine is going to keep appearing to offer you a loving cup until you get into it and you realize that more than half of what they were offering wasn't even on the table to begin with. They're offering you 2 and you're offering them 5. Something about the emotionality. Someone doesn't know how to express their emotions wholeheartedly. Somebody is trying to... This could be a reflection of you. This could be a person showing you that you choose people that don't allow you to fully... 6 of Cups. The 6 of Cups came on the split underneath here when I... Right there, again, 6 of Cups. 4 of Cups, 6 of Cups. Whew! So this has to do with the feminine brokenheartedness. This has to do with how the feminine has always had to hide the truth of her love. I have action towards the 2 of Cups. That's these 2 cups that are standing. But I don't really see it that way, because I see it, like I said, I see this as one person offering half of the fulfillment, the 10 of Cups. There is a childlike partner? No, this isn't a partner. Childlike opponent? So here we go with this cup, these cups. Offering 1 cup, and these other cups, 1 is empty. 1 is empty. 2 are empty. And 3 have other things in them. Okay, let's see. Oh, I never noticed that before. So the bowl on the top, it has a flower in it. When you look from afar, it looks like a flower. And then when you look from up close, it looks like an aphid with green legs and a blue body. The bottom one has lavender. It's trying to keep out the pests. Now, the thing that I always notice about this card is offering something beautiful with this smog and smoke in the background. This is... Okay, so he's got 5 cups on the shelf. He's giving one away, and he's still holding his 5 cups on the shelf. But does it end up like this, where like 3 of the cups are actually useless? As people, we like to believe a storyline based on feelings strung together before our brain has the chance to connect the cycles. We allow a lot of conflicting energy to enter into our space when meeting a person that we believe to be a match. We will truthfully create a story in our mind that says this person is the end all be all. It's been written in the cards. I can be a loyal companion. Here we go, 2 more white dogs. And those cards aren't even like, you got 2 white dogs here. I will allow myself to put to rest everything I knew as before and start brand new again with that white loyal dog. Like I can't make this stuff up. Because I will do anything to close the cycle of being on my own. When we should be celebrating the independence, because this is where the true growth happens. We call judgment upon ourselves when we stand alone. And we allow the universe to throw everything out, because this is the 5 of Cups that I was talking about. This is the exact card that I was talking about when I said the 5 of Cups, and the other deck has 8 cups standing. So I have the 3 cups spilt on the counter. And then I have 1 cup in the back here, 2 cups on the tray, and 2 cups on the counter. So in all actuality, even after all this spilled, I still have 5 cups to offer to another person that has 5 cups so that we can match our energies properly and create a match. But what I have to do in this case is get over all the spilt emotions. Get over the brokenheartedness of the feminine energy. Because even as the masculine, because this is a masculine, hung on the bar, like boo-hoo-hooing about breaking a woman's heart or having his heart broken by a woman, it's trying to allow you to master the thoughts. This is 6. We get the 5 of swords and then the 6 of swords. So this is 11 swords all together. We want to close out the cycles of feeling wounded. Because our fortune comes in when we heal these inner children, the masculine part and the feminine part. Okay, let's see where I go. When was the first time in your life that the opposite sex from what you were had to stand up and protect you over the actual... So for me, when was the first time my masculine had to stand up for me and protect me because my feminine couldn't do it for herself? When was that first initiation? Was I 3? Was I 4? I was 4. So let's say I have been working out of my wounded feminine aspect for 45 years of my life. Because I didn't understand that I needed to put an end to the woundedness of my feminine aspect. Where I didn't understand that I had to offer, as the masculine, I have to offer the feminine 1 Ace of Cups from a pure space within inside my own soul, where I balance out the destiny brought in by my masculine and my feminine aspect working together. I don't know if you can tell here, but it's a feminine and masculine. One has a tie. And when I get these cards together, this is an older version of them. And then this is an even older version of them. So I have to bring together... Where's the other one? Oh, 9 of Pentacles. Okay. Here we go. Okay. So I have to bring together the destiny of the masculine and the feminine energy within inside my own self, so they can stop working independently with inside my own soul, and they can come into a new understanding of how to work together for action towards, they're there again, a union reflected outside of myself. I use myself as an example because I am part of the collective. But because I want to express a new understanding of how we're supposed to read this energy so that we can actually transform our own lives and heal past the things that stop us from growing. So I have the Five of Cups, the Five of Cups. I have the Five of Wands and the Five of Wands. Oh, I don't have the Tower. Oh, that is the Five of Cups, not the Eight of Cups. Okay, let me see. It's like a board game. Okay, so I'm going to put all this stuff aside. All this stuff. Yeah, I think. Okay. We're at 32 minutes. So, what stayed is the Five of Wands, the Five of Cups, the Nine of Pentacles, and Death. So we may be seeing the number 5555. We may be seeing the number 99. We may feel like we're one step away from making the finish line. We may feel like we can't reach it. We can't reach it. We can't reach our cards. We may 3333 when I said that. We may feel like we can't reach our cards. Okay. So now I'm going to put another layer on each of these to see if, for one, if we get another repeating energy. For two, how we work towards coaxing out that other aspect of ourselves that took over. So, as human beings, we don't understand and we don't know that we have more to our physical being than just the gender and sex that we were born into. We are born in the image of God, and therefore we have feminine and masculine aspects within ourselves. When we are not nurtured in the proper way when we were children, which I feel like we all have our places where we were mistreated. excuse me, ripples happen in the fabric of the essence of our being. That issue distortions to our masculine or our feminine side. Okay. When we are working out of a distorted energy, whoa, now we got the Muse of Voices and the Queen of Voices, another pairing, and this pairing for me is usually like a brother and sister. The Nine of Materials on the bottom, the Nine of Pentacles is on the bottom. I'm not going to take it. I'm not going to take it because I just don't want to grab off the bottom just because it showed itself. I'm not trying to make these things fit. Oh, we got the Fool. I got the Five of Materials, which is the Five of Pentacles, and the Fool. It comes out the Fool first, and then the Five of Pentacles. So there's a rebirth and then a double death. And I don't mean a literal death. The Eight of Emotions. Walking away again. Okay, so these hardships, these hard energies to get through, this fighting, this change, this inability to move forward, this disappointing emotionality, this disappointing action, this conflict of moving forward is to allow you to grow in a mental space. Is allowing you to become the version of masculine and feminine with inside self that can teach others how to flow on their path, how to release their sacral into the feminine aspect. This is the masculine card, but it has the pink moon on there, which is really the feminine for me. This is the first time the women dancing look like fortune cookies. The women themselves actually look like the ribbon of fortune that comes out of them. So this new opportunity comes after really studying your shadow, after going through this eclipse, these intense eclipse seasons where you brought a new wave to the sand. You allowed, like, this is got a vibrational frequency coming off of it. You allowed your vibrational frequency to purify in the sands of time, and now you are going to put the light. You have climbed to a new level in the ladder here. But during this purification, you have climbed to a new level, and you are, again, see here the shadows on the sand. But you are also elevated off the sand, that you have a new height. You gained a new height. has to do with healing this abandonment with inside self. The 5 Pentacles. So again, 5 Pentacles. Somebody comes with 5 Pentacles and another person comes with 5 Pentacles. Together, we can say, we can make 10 Pentacles, or we can play out the wounding and we can abandon each other. How do we want to move? How do we want to do it? These pentacles are actually red flowers, red roses. For me, the red rose is consciousness. So we have 5 open, expanded consciousnesses. The abandonment itself has open consciousness. The gates here, this is music notes with nothing on it. We have wiped the song clear to be able to sing a new tune. Are we going to choose a tune that overrides the abandonment wound? Like, I don't think we can get any more 5s in a reading. $99, double independence. If we both can come to the table as independent beings, and we would like to work together to get through the death and rebirth process, the universe will assist us in all the ways we chose to shine the lantern on ourselves. So we can come into our full power, the Emperor. So we can stand above all these. Here's that music again. So this music is coming here, but the music notes are actually shadows or lights. Now, did we leave these pieces of ourselves in somebody else's song? Do we need to reclaim all these fragments of our own existence so that we can begin our own journey with the universe backing us and balancing out all the ways we couldn't see our own light, we couldn't see our own emotionality, we couldn't see our own power, growth, strength? What else does an Emperor have? So there's 1, 2, 3, there's 6 shadows and there's 3 lights. So we've already examined 2 of those shadows. There are still shadows hidden in the darkness that need you to enter in with your light. Parts of yourself that are calling out to you, that are stopping you from finding the one who has the other half of your consciousness. Not that your consciousness needs another person to fulfill it. I'm saying when you show up in a full, available... This is abandonment. What's the other one? It's not abandonment. When you when you show up committed for a relationship with all of your consciousnesses activated and opened, all of your shadows reviewed, per se, you can find the people, not only the one person, but the other people that'll allow your consciousness to stay open. When you are in the abandonment with a consciousness that is withered or shrunken or not observed, you will only call upon other people that are in the abandoned energy. So even though abandonment still may be one of your core wounds, when you are looking at it from a conscious place, you will attract a conscious partner. That was just underneath there. I hope this is making sense to whoever needs to see it. I'm going to 47 minutes. I'm going to leave it there for all those who... Hi, little gnat. Hi, little gnat. Hopefully this can help you understand how to better be a person creating in your own reality, how to better show up for a relationship, how to look at your shadows, how to invite the healing of the opposite sex than you are inside your own being, because in another existence in space and time, you were once that sex. When you were the masculine, you were playing out these cycles to the feminines that you came in contact with. So the only way to come better to a relationship in this lifetime is to work with the energies within inside your own self. Learn how to nurture the energies inside of your own self. The wording. I love you. My goal is to help you love yourself fully, authentically, for who you truly are. Mind, body, spirit, physical, mental, emotional, spiritual. Being in the physical as a spiritual observer. Have a great night. I love you.